What's good, Wizards fans? So we took an L last night. That is it for the 5-game win streak, but we got a lot of games to go. I saw a funny meme on Twitter where it was Will Smith from Men in Black. He came with a little thing and he zapped it, and the white light came on. And it was like, there's still a 5-game win streak, just taking away your memory of it from the loss last night. But the Clippers are a good team, man. I gotta give them credit. Kawhi Leonard is a beast. Former Finals MVP, and Paul George. He's an all-star, so he's playing the way he's supposed to play. They both had 30 last night, I think. They both played really, really well. Kawhi had 32, Paul George had 30 points. And Paul George was 11 for 17 from the field and 6 for 7 from the three-point line. They could not miss. They shot 50% from the three-point line, 19 for 38. Lou Williams didn't even play, but Zubac had 12 points. He was 6 for 6 from the field and posterized the Latvian laser last night. It was a nasty dunk. And the guy, Terrace Mann or something like that, he came off the bench and played well. So the Clippers are a well-coached team. They're a good team. They're healthy right now. Serge Ibaka's a good rim protector. So I got to tip my cap to the Clippers right now. They're just a better team than the Los Angeles Lakers, than the Lakers right now. They're just a better team. Even with Anthony Davis healthy, I think the Clippers are all around are just a better team or a well-balanced team than the Los Angeles Lakers, in my opinion. But to get back to my Wizards, Russell Westbrook played his butt off. He tried. He had effort. Still turned the ball over and missed some free throws. He's got to be better from the free throw line. It just is. It is what he's got to be better from the free throw line. He almost cost us the Lakers game by missing that free throw down in the stretch. He missed a free. He went 0 for 2 one time from the free. I can't stand when players miss both free throws. At least make one of the free throws. Especially him being a point guard. You cannot miss both free throws, in my opinion. It's just terrible. You got to get to the line, to the charity stripe, at least make one, Bradley Beal played well. He had a couple dunks in the game, looked pretty athletic. We already know what he can do. Was 1 for 5 on a 3. Didn't make a lot of threes. Had 28 points, though. Russell Westbrook had 20 points, 10 assists, and flirted with a triple-double. Had 9 rebounds. Rui Hachimura was a defensive presence, 10 points, 9 rebounds. When he guarded Kawhi Leonard, he did pretty well. There was a tweet from Chase Hughes that I'm going to read right now. He said, while Kawhi Leonard led up the Wizards for 32 points on 65% shooting last night, Rui Hachimura held him to 2 for 6 from the field and 1 for 4 from the three-point line per NBA's tracking stats. Everybody else, Kawhi Leonard went 11 for 14 from the field versus everybody else. So there was a point in the fourth quarter, we were down by 5 to start the fourth quarter, because we started out down 20-something points. We were down by like 22, 23 points. Then we came back. Mo Wagner provided some really good minutes. He hit a couple dunks. He played well, finished around the rim, hit a couple jumpers here and there, just provided energy. Robin Lopez played hard as well, but he just misses too many wide open layups, in my opinion, or just layups that he should be making. That's why I can't wait to draft a big man, in my opinion. I'm looking for Evan Mobley. I really hope some way, somehow we get Evan Mobley from USC. That's the big man I want to draft, but I don't think we're going to be drafted high enough or win the lottery to get him. But, Alex Len didn't play much. Garrison Matthews did hit some threes down the stretch. He just has to relax on fouling. Davis Bertans was called for some offensive fouls where he stuck his leg out. So he has to be mindful of that. There was a time where I think somebody had an inadvertent elbow to his face, and they called a flagrant foul on that, where he was bleeding from his mouth. But, yeah, there was a point where we came back. We're the comeback kids. We had to come back against the Lakers. We had to come back against the Blazers. We had to come back against we actually outright just beat the Rockets. We blew them out. But most of the wins that we had in the 5-game win streak were comeback wins. We were comeback kids. Always have to come back. That's Scott Brooks basketball. You start down by 15, 20 points, then you work your way up and get back into the game in the fourth quarter and see what can happen. So that's Scott Brooks basketball, basically. But overall, the Clippers are a better team than us. They are. They're just a better team, and they should be. They traded how many first-round picks to get Paul George? And then they signed Kawhi Leonard to a big contract, a big free agency contract. And, they're just supposed to be a better team than us. Isak Bong actually came in and played well. He had a three-pointer, had a rebound, had a steal, had 2 assists. Danny did not score at all last night. He had 0 points. He had a donut, had 3 fouls, 1 rebound, no assists. So he had a donut last night. So that's not good for him. Raul Neto provided some good minutes, 5 points. Robin Lopez had 11 points. Raul Neto had 11 points. He provided some good minutes off the bench. Robin Lopez had 5 points and 3 rebounds. So overall, rough game. Vegas had us losing by more than they had it. The spread was 12. And I told somebody, a buddy of mine, I was like, yeah, bet against the spread. The Wizards should cover the points. They should lose by less than 12. And they ended up getting blown out. You know, it was a back-to-back. I'm not going to make any excuses. It was a back-to-back in Los Angeles, coming off of an overtime game. Clippers had the night off the day before. Had a couple. I think they had like 2 nights off before the game, and they're healthy now. So, you know, they had some advantages. I'm not making any excuses. But, you know, we just got to bounce back. We play the Nuggets next, and I'll go over the standings real quick like I always do because the standings are changing almost every game because we keep winning and winning. Right now, we are still the 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are the 13th seed in the East. We are 2 games behind Miami, who is the 10th seed. So for that play-in tournament game, we are 2 games behind out of the play-in tournament. So, and we are 2.5 games out of the 8th seed. So we're really close to the 10th seed, and we're really close to the 8th seed. So the Bulls are the 8th seed right now, the 14 and 16, and we're 2.5 games behind them for the 8th seed. So we got our work cut out for us, but we're headed in the right direction. The All-Star game is coming up, and I'll just tell you guys the schedule before the All-Star game. We play the Nuggets next at 9 o'clock. Thank goodness it's not at 10 because it was just tough. Staying up for these games, y'all, man. I'm telling you, staying up for these games and waking up for work in the morning, man, it was tough. But it was worth it. That Lakers game was worth it. It was a lot of fun. We play the Timberwolves at home. They're 7-25. They still have Karl-Anthony Towns, so they're still a tough team with Anthony Edwards. We played them on Saturday at 7 o'clock, so that's a winnable game in my opinion. I think the Nuggets game is a winnable opinion. The next game we play tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. We play the Celtics, who have been pretty bad lately, who are 15 and 16. We play them on Sunday, so a back-to-back this weekend. All the games, in my opinion, are winnable. We play the Grizzlies at home. They have a losing record. Excuse me. They have a losing record. We played them on Tuesday. And the Clippers, we played them again next Thursday, so almost a week from, or more than a week from today at home. So hopefully we can get some revenge against the Clippers. All right, you guys, let me know what you guys think. Hail to the Wizards, man. Hail to the football team. You know what it is. Win, lose, or draw. We'll be making videos when I can. So stay tuned for the Wizards content, all right? All right, y'all. Peace.